So how do you build off of the result in Mexico for this weekend?
Obviously the result was good, and I thought we put ourselves in a position to advance, and but our finishing wasn't good. So we have to do a better job of finishing. We got to continue to create chances. If we can create chances against Santos, we got to carry that into our league play and create chances. But then we got to finish the chances we create. It's a lot easier for our defense if we can play with a 1-0 lead than playing from behind.
Oba and Eddie and Evans.
Oba, we'll see. It feels a little better, but I don't know if it's improved enough yet to play. Eddie, we'll see, because they were just regenning today. And Evans, the key is how he feels tomorrow. He did much more today at training, so it's how he's going to feel tomorrow.
What do you see when you look at this New England team? What are they doing well?
Obviously, they haven't given up very many goals. I think they've only given up 2 goals in the games that they've played so far, and they're off to a little bit of a slow start. And I'm sure they'd like to be doing better, but they've got quality players, and they've got attacking options there with Bankston and Lee Wen and a few of the other guys, Kellen Rowe, etc. They want to make things happen on the offensive end as well.
You kind of touched on this after the game, but how does it affect the mentality of the team to know that Champions League is no longer something you have to be worried about, and that you just essentially play for the MLS regular season?
Well, it's I don't know if it affects our mentality. It's a little bit disappointing because I think Champions League has been part of our DNA over the last 3 years. So to know that the earliest we can be back in it is in August of 2014. It's a little disappointing for us. It's sort of a rhythm that we've also a little bit gotten used to. But for us, the objective has been the same. The objective has been to play better soccer and to win games, whether it's Champions League or league. So now we're limited to league games, and we've got to win those games, and we got to carry the effort that we put forth in the game on Tuesday into the game that we play on Saturday.
Is there any sense that every now and then it might be okay not to play Champions League in the summer?
No, not for me. I'm sure for the guys the same. I'm sure when Champions League starts up, for those teams, and those Tuesdays and Wednesdays hit, our guys are going to be looking at the TV saying, hey, we sort of miss being part of that. So, it's like everything. Sometimes you complain about something, but when you're not part of it, you miss it. So it's an objective that we've always had as a club to be part of that competition, and it's something we want to make sure at the end of the year we qualify ourselves for.
Obviously, it's really early and there's not must-win games this time of year, but is there just a sense for, the guys relaxing or whatever to get that first one out of the way and kind of end the questions about it?
Yeah, it's certainly pressure builds a little bit when you don't get that win, especially when you feel that you should have had one or you should have gotten one, which we did against Portland a little bit. But at the end of the day, the only thing that's there is the standings, and like I said before, we can't panic. I think LA at one point at the beginning of last year was something like 3-9-2 or something like that, and obviously they won MLS Cup. So that's we don't want to end up at 3-9-2, but the thing is we need to get the first win under our belt, and once we get that one, then we need to go get the second one, and then we need to get the third one. But right now certainly a win will help our confidence.
Does it become a concern the guys will press or kind of be trying to do too much when?
It's just that's just human nature. We've talked to guys about, just do your thing, be relaxed, play your game, don't try and do too much, and we continue to do that. And we went into the game against Santos, even at halftime, we said, look, there's no reason to panic. We know we have to get 2 goals to come out of here with a win, and don't lose your shape, don't go crazy. And I thought we came out in the second half when we played within ourselves and created chances and got ourselves into a position. We need to do the same thing as we go into league.
Out there? It was hard to tell. Was he cleared?
Yeah, he's out there, but he's not quite 100% cleared yet. He's cleared to do activity, not really to head the ball at this stage. But now we got to see how this activity, whether he has any negative effects from it. So,
With the next 3 on the road, how important is it to get this one?
you wanna get it. Obviously with you know, when you look after those 4 games, the imbalance will be we've played a lot more road games than home games, and we'll make those up later. But, you know, we want to get this one at home. You know, we want to get it for ourselves, we want to get it for our fans, but we want to get it for us as a team.
The standings obviously say you guys are in last place right now. Is there a
Dead
sense
last,
in
by the way, dead last.
dead last? Is there a sense in the team that they are playing with a chip that they want to show that they're not a last place team, or is that just?
But it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what we do this weekend. We're still going to be in last place. Okay, so I don't want to, you know, have this be earth-shattering to anybody here. But you know, we can win this weekend, and we're still going to be the team with the least amount of points in this league. Okay, and so you can still say Sounders win, but they're still last. You know, can be your headline. But you know, just giving you a headline in case you're looking for that one. But but the main point for us is, you know, to win. You know, to win, to get our confidence back. And you know, yeah, you know, they don't like where they're at right now. They don't like that they're winless. They feel they're a better team than that, and we have to show that on the field. You know, we can talk about it. We can, you know, rant and rave in the locker room all we want. You know, they can be upset about it at home and everything else. But at the end of the day, it's all on the field. We got to give it on the field on Saturday. You know, Tuesday demanded a big effort from us, but we got to come up with another big effort. That's just the way it is.
New England is just as desperate for a win, but with the recent news of Kevin Austin, does that make them any more dangerous?
It probably, you know, probably help serve as some motivation for them, because Alston's been a guy who's been on that team for a while, and you know, guys are close to him. When you lose a member of the team to something like that, you realize that life is more than just a game. You know, so I'm sure, you know, they'd like to give those wins, you know, to him and dedicate it to him. But you know, that's their issue right now, and our prayers and thoughts are with Kevin as well, and we hope things go well for him and his treatment. But we have our own concerns in regards to soccer.
Me preguntaron si podría hacer un anuncio y pensé que era porque yo juego para los Seattle Sounders. No puedo porque mi inglés no es muy bueno. That's true. Entonces me dijeron que el anuncio era de padres, niños y familias. Eso es muy importante para mí y le dije que yo hago lo que puedo hacer. No importa cuál idioma tú hablas, hay un idioma universal que nuestros niños comprenden y necesitan. Y es el amor y el cariño de los padres. Be a good parent and stay involved in your child's life.